That's complex, and I don't know if I know enough to even talk about it, but I can try.
Hacen los Estados Unidos uno diverso país. Los inmigrantes traen mano de obra barata. Ellos buscan una vida más buena.
Los inmigrantes trabajan en trabajos que niños no hacen porque van al colegio. No van a la fuerza de trabajo. Inmigración ayuda a los jefes. Ellos tienen un más grande lucro y estimula la economía.
Los inmigrantes compran más productos de los Estados Unidos. Muchos trabajadores cualificados son los inmigrantes que viven de la América.
What's your stance on immigration?
I think that's what our country was based off of, was immigration and having people coming from different countries to give us a diverse background. So I think we should encourage the immigration that's continuing.
Right. What is your stance on illegal immigration?
That one's a tricky one. I mean, illegal in the fact that they don't pay taxes and don't do that type of stuff. But I do see a need for migrant workers and things like that, that maybe we should open our border, especially to the south, to allow migrant workers to come in and do jobs that people do not want to do, but give them the freedom to also go back. They also pay taxes and help contribute to our economy, and I think it would be an alright thing to do that.
What is your stance on immigration?
I think it's good. It diversifies our country. Yeah.
What is your stance on illegal immigration?
Well, if you can immigrate legally, why immigrate illegally? Like, I don't know, it seems obvious you should do it legally, and illegal immigration is bad.
What's your opinion on immigration?
Well, I think immigration is important. I think it strengthens our country to bring in people, especially if we are somewhat selective in the people that we allow in. It makes a lot of sense for us to give visas and even citizenship eventually to especially talented, capable people coming from all over the world who may end up staying in the U.S. and really helping our economy. And so.
All right, what's your opinion on illegal immigration?
Well, I think for one thing we need some sort of reasonable policy for getting citizenship to the people who are already here. I mean, I don't think that we're going to be able to stop people from coming into our country illegally unless we were to erect a giant fence, and it just doesn't really make sense to do that. So overall, I think that most of the people who come here for good reasons, like in some cases they're being brutalized at home, or there's no opportunity, and I think that we do need to have some limits on immigration, because if we let anybody in who wants in, I mean, I don't know how many people would want in. It might be more than our economy can really handle, but generally speaking, I think immigration makes us stronger, not weaker.
Okay.
What is your stance on immigration?
I think immigration is okay because it's good for people to travel to different countries and broaden their culture.
And what is your stance on illegal immigration?
I don't think illegal immigration is good, because then you could have bad people entering the country without the government knowing about it. Okay.
Perfect.
Sweet. What is your stance on immigration?
I believe immigration's fine as long as everyone's filled out the proper paperwork and they've been cleared. I don't know, if people want to come from Mexico or anywhere and they've filled out everything, then they're all good.
What is your stance on illegal immigration?
Legal immigration, I think it's really bad because people are coming into our country and we're not really keeping track of who they are and what they're doing, and so they're not really marked as being U.S. citizens. And then I also think there's problems when illegal immigrants drive cars and stuff and they don't have their license and get in accidents and people are hurt by people who don't even belong in this country.
What's your stance on immigration?
I feel immigration is a very complex issue. We are a nation of immigrants. So in that way, I'm very supportive of immigration. Our country has been made great by the diverse nation that it has become.
What's your stance on illegal immigration?
That's complex, and I don't know if I know enough to even talk about it, but I can try. I feel there are some legal ways to immigrate into the United States, but that takes a very complex topic into one sentence soundbite. I don't know if I fully know the topic well enough to discuss it at any sort of length.
Traer muchas lenguas diferentes, los inmigrantes tocan los trabajos, insuficiente trabajos para americanos.
57% de casas con inmigrantes ilegales o no están en welfare. Inmigrantes toman trabajos de los ciudadanos.
Los inmigrantes pueden traer crimen y la violencia. Los inmigrantes utilizan una gran cantidad de recursos del gobierno.